Hello guys, I am back here with a new video on my YouTube channel. I am in Azure. Hope you all are doing good and safe wherever you are. So today's agenda is I am planning to create a function app in which we are pushing CSV onto the function app, and we need to read that data in a event hub. So for that, what I'm doing is I have a sample CSV file which I'm going to put it in a blob storage. And the function app that I'm going to create is a blob triggered function, so that the function get triggered whenever a new blob is found in the blob storage. And I will read that data inside that function, and I will push it to the event hub. So let's get started. So I'm going to share my screen. Okay, so for this, the prerequisites we need is a storage account uh, with a container where we can push our blobs. Then we need an event hub where we can onto which we can push our CSV data. Then we need a function app with a blob trigger function. So for now, I'm just using the function app that will be developed on my local machine, for which I'm going to use the IDE used is Visual Code. You can develop it by using Visual Studio as well. So I'm limiting it to Visual Code right now. So we need a storage account with a container. So I have a container which is already created inside my subscription. So the storage account name is function app CSV, and the container name inside the containers list, I created a container called samples work items. Now, when I to create in the output, I need one more event hub. So for that, I'm just going to create an event hub where I will read my data, or where I will push my CSV file. So event hubs, sorry, not this one. Event hub. Here you go. So create. Then it will ask for your subscription, then resource group, you just need to select them. Then it will ask for a namespace. So I am giving the namespace to be some CSV data event namespace, something like that. I'm choosing the region very near to my geographical location. So I'm choosing Central India here. For pricing tier, I'm just going with a basic. Throughput, I'm selecting it to be a 1 value. Then features, I don't want to enable this availability zone, as this is for testing. Tags, if you want to add any kind of tags, you can add it, or you can just go to review and create. So this will start reviewing the template, like the event hub template uh, against your subscription or the tenant. So this is not allowing me here because some policies not allowing me to deploy this. Let me quickly check that. Okay, so some policy is not allowing me. Let me switch to some other subscription that I have access. Yeah, just give me a minute. Okay, so I have one more account uh, and I'm going to my Visual Studio subscription here, and one more resource group. I'm going to create a resource group for my requirement. I'm putting it to the event hub. It can be a storage to event hub. Then the location I'm choosing here is East India, or okay, I can select this. Select create. So this will start creating the event hub. Sorry, the resource group for me. So if I filter for storage, oh, I think I have selected a different subscription. Oh no, it should be created here itself. Let me come back again. Strange. Let me try to create it back again. Storage event hub, and the region is Central India. Create. Yeah. So you see this storage account here. So inside this, I need a storage account. Storage account. Here you go. So I need to give the storage account name. I need to select the subscription first. So this is the subscription. Then yeah, this is the resource group name. Storage account name can be CSV data hub, something like that. Then the location, I prefer it to be Central India. Yeah, I'm just leaving the rest of the things to be default values. The redundancy can be, I can default to LRS actually. Keeping rest of the things to be the default values, I am going to review it and create this. So this will start creating my storage account. The deployment is in process. Uh, Parallelly, I will create a event hub inside the same storage account. So let me go for that. Event hub. So here it is. Create. So again, this storage account, sorry, the subscription and resource group is default selected. The event hub can be event hub. Okay, I can put it as CSV destination, something like that. Then I will choose the location again to Central India. Pricing tier to be basic one. Features, stats, review this. So validation succeeded. So no policy is stopping me from creating this in this current subscription. So let's just create this. So you see the deployment is in progress. When I go to storage account now, sorry, the resource group, I see the storage account is already created. The event hub is in process. So inside the storage account, I need a container, and I will name it something like sample. Okay, I can put it as CSV container itself. I named it as a CSV container, and the public access level I am giving it to be a default value which is private, and create. So this will create a container here. Inside this container I will put my all blob data, which will finally trigger my function app there. So let me check how the event hub is done. Okay, I could see an event of namespace is created. I have to go inside it. Here you will see event hub. I have to create an event hub. So I will put the name as CSV event hub. Partitions I'm just defaulting it to 2, and the retention is 1 day. And let's create this. So if you refresh this, you will have your okay, I made a mistake on the name. That's fine. Okay, so we have an event hub and the storage account, and inside the storage account we have the container way into which we will be pushing our CSV blobs. So the prerequisites is done. So now I can go to Visual Code. I have to sign in into my Azure account. So where it will ask me for my credentials. Yeah. So you see the message you are signed in now. So I can just close this. You will see the kind of subscriptions that I own. Then what I can do is I can go ahead and create a new functional. So it is asking me to create a new project. So create a new project. And I am selecting my location to be my desktop for now, or else it can be a D drive. Inside D drive, I'm going to create a project, sorry, folder, which is for CSV push project. I'm just giving it a sample name, and I'm selecting that. And it is asking me for the kind of language that I'm going to use inside my function. I'm choosing it C sharp. Then it is asking for the runtime environment. I'm going with .NET Core 3.0. Then the kind of trigger it is expecting. So your function can be triggered by any one of these. Like it can be an HTTP trigger, it can be a blob trigger. You can select time trigger if you want to trigger that function in a timely manner, or else it can be a event, grid, service bus, Cosmos DB, IoT. So there are different ways you can trigger your function. So our requirement is we need to trigger our function whenever we see some data in our blob. So I'm selecting blob trigger. Then I need to give a trigger name. Sorry, the function name, which can be CSV. Okay, I can give it like this: push CSV data to event. Uh, so this will be my function name, and it is asking for a namespace. This namespace with this namespace, a project will be created inside my the selected location. So I'm just keeping it to the default. Then it is asking to select a setting in local.settings file. I don't have readily any file, so I'm just creating a new one for my then create a blob trigger. I am going to select my subscription here. Uh, this is for the storage account. Where is my storage account? It is asking for that. So I'm going to select the CSV data hub. Then the container name. Our container name is here. It is CSV container. So it is CSV container. I'm going to enter this. So select that as a storage account and create it. So it will start creating the project. So the project creation is done. Now it is creating the new blob trigger function here. So once this is completed, you will see the project that is coming up in the window. where you will see the project to be CSV proj, CSV push project with a CS proj file and a default function that is created with some boiler code here. And you see that the function that created is a blob triggered one, which is taking data from the CSV container. And this is the file name that we will be pushing to our blob, and the storage account it is taking is CSV data hub underscore storage. So this value is actually stored in the local dot settings file you see here. So here you have the value for that, the connection string for that storage account. Now what I am going to do is I am going to run this to test how is it working whenever I push something into my blob. So let's just run this. So debug. So what this will do is it started building, then it started to restore the packages or whatever that are needed for this project to run. Once this is done, it will launch that functions tool where you will see the functions list that we have in our current project and the kind of trigger that it owns. So you see this Azure Functions code tool has been launched, runtime has been launched, and you see the list of functions here. So the functions are, it is a blob trigger and the function name you see here. If you have different functions, all those get listed here. So right now what I'm doing is I'm going to push a file into this container. So I don't have anything. So going to upload this. I have a sample CSV already on my local machine. So I'm going to select that and upload it. So once this is uploaded here, you will see the function app has picked up that here, and you see that the file name that I have pushed it to that blob and the kind of size that it owns. Now the next point here is I am getting somehow the data for the blob that I'm pushing. Now the next thing is I have to push this data to an event hub. So what I have to do here is I have to write some output configuration about my destination. So the destination event hub. So for that I have the code already on my machine. Let me just pull it that. Okay. Open it on the notepad. Here you go. I'm stopping this function here, and let me pull up this screen. Okay, I don't need the Cosmos right now. So this is something that I need to put for my destination. So that is event hub. I can put it at the top, or else I can just, if I want to add it as a binding, I can add it here, or else I can just add it here in the method call. So I will put it here. I have to give my, okay, so it is giving me error because I don't have these packages already installed on my machine. So for that, what I have to do is, let me open the terminal, and I have to add those packages. .NET add package Microsoft Azure web job event hub. There you go. It will start adding the package. What happened? No version. I think it's event hubs. I don't think it is the problem with the casing here. Okay, no version available. It seems I'm just giving a wrong name here. Um, what could be the package name? Okay, so this is adding some package here. Let me see if this works or not. Somehow this is not listing here. Let me go to CS branch. Its event hub is installed here. Okay. Give me a minute, guys. Let me check the correct package that we need to install here. Sorry, guys. It is actually extensions. Web jobs. I measured this extensions. Dot extensions. Dot event hub. So this will add that package. And I can just, yeah, you see the red signaling has gone. And I don't need this package here, so I'm just going to remove this. So I can run .NET package name. Yeah, so this is removed. So I have to give an event hub name here, which is, go to this event hub namespace, then the event hub name. I will copy this name and I will put it here. And this is a connection string, which I can copy this. I can add it to the local.settings file. So here, comma, enter this, and the value for this is, I can get it from the namespace. If you have to go to shared access policies, you will have the list of policies where you will see the options like with this connection string, you can manage, send or listen to the event of messages. So I'm just making use of this default root manage shared access key that is created. So I'm just collecting this connection string from here. I copy it and I can put it here. And I'm going to save this. And this is the event hub. So I have set up the event hub destination here in my function app. Now what I'm going to do is I will make use of the code that is already written by me. where I will read the blob, then I will read this. Here you go. Yeah, till this point I'm good. Okay, basically what is this doing is I'm using a stream reader where I will read my blob. The blob name is same as the one, my blob. And as I'm reading the CSV file, I'm reading the first line. My first line will be the header. So let me just open that CSV as well. So this is my CSV that I'm going to upload, which has the first line has to be the headers, which has lead, title, phone, and some notes. Then the first line, I'm just taking it into some variable. Then for the rest of the lines, I'm going to read it throughout the end, and I'm adding it and I'm creating a string file where I will be adding the data to be in the format of a JSON format. So where I will be having this Angular races. Here you will see the header values and the values from the here the value will be read it here, read line something like this. And if you look at the line number 47, here I am adding the final JSON, the one by one list to that event output event. So this output event is nothing but my event hub will be written to the event hub. So here the error is because of the async. So I'm just going to change my method to be an async and task. Done. So this will write data, whatever I input, it will read one line on line, and for each line it start writing it to that blob. So you know what I'm going to do is I am going to open the terminal here. Okay, before that, let me just go to that event hub to show you that we don't have any messages inside the event hub. So this is the event hub where you see nothing has been written till now. The message count is 0. This is the incoming messages where you see the values to be 0. And my file has 3 records here. I am going to upload it to the blob again, and you will see 3 messages being written to that event hub. So let me just go to this. I will duplicate this. And okay, now I will go to this resource group, then storage account, then blob, container. I'm going to delete the one that I already uploaded, then upload. So now I'm going to select the same file again and open. Now whenever I start uploading it, you will see, okay, I forgot to run this. So let's just run this here. So the same thing will happen again. It will clean the code and it will restore all the necessary packages. Then it will trigger that function app code tool where you will see the list of functions that you own. Oh, some error here in my function. Okay, I have this loop, okay, which is not closed properly. Oh, it's not here. It has to be here. Correct. I don't need. Oh, it is still expecting some. Okay, for this using, I have to use one more. There you go. Why is it still giving this? I don't know this. God. Let me quickly check this. So for this for loop, open, close, bracket is fine. So I can close this. Then for this while loop, I can close this. So this is for using block. Then for this is the block. For this, okay, for the namespace, I have to use one more. There you go. Let me just clean the code first. And let me see if it, yeah, it worked without any error. So fine, let me just run this back again. So the build is succeeded. That means it should run without any issues. Okay, it is restoring the packages that are necessary. Then the function host start is triggered here, which will start my host. So the runtime environment is 3.0 again. Yeah, here you get the function. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, it is throwing index out of all exception, but which is fine. That means something is messed up with the length of the file. But this is the exception that we are getting after this. The only thing we can notice here is executing has been completed. So this has already returned to that event hub, which we can see. I just refresh this. It will take some time. No, it's not still showing up the messages. Let me go back again and see. Or else I need to correct my code. Why choose this? Go to messages here. Okay, the messages are not still appearing. Let me just check the code back again. Why is not been pushed here? So let me put a breakpoint here to really check the length here and run this. I will go and upload the same blob again to the storage account. Blob container upload CSV. I have to select this override upload. So this will trigger my what happened here. Okay. Okay, I have a breakpoint here, so it should hit this breakpoint now. So the function host start will start this. Oh, it is okay. So here I have to look at the length. The length is 5. What is this values? Okay, so it is reading the kind of values here. Where is this out of bound exception now? So length 5. What is this J0? 0. So I should be putting a breakpoint here and continue. So my value for this will be fine. Okay, it is throwing error here. Why is it? So the header and J value is 4 here. Why is this 4 now? Whereas my header has only 4 keys. Okay, what is this J? J is length. What is this length? Value. See, here something is fishy with the file itself. Okay, so inside file I have a comma inside this double quotes which is causing this issue. Okay, we'll see how to handle this. So for now, let me just remove this comma from this sample file. I don't want to mess it up now. And let me continue this. Let it fail. I will trigger it one more time. So you see here it is failing at the header itself. So it is not adding to the outbound output event. So it is not being listed in the event hub. So now what I will do is I will stop this function I have and I will clear everything and I will restart. And I have cleared my CSV file as well. I just removed the commas from my CSV here and I have to save this. So once the function is up and running, I will push my blob back again. So the function is running. I have to go here. Let me just check the messages back again. So I don't see any messages. Now I can just send out one more file, which is CSV file, and upload this. So you see this is uploaded. So this will trigger my local function app here, and you see this has been executed without any exceptions. It has written the headers and the values now, and the function app is executed successfully. So if I go to this event hub now, I should see 3 messages being shown here. It will take some time. I can go from here, event hub, CSV destination, then the event hub, then the messages. Oh, it's still not showing up here. Let me check the destination that we have given here. That is CEV event hub, which is my event hub name, and the event hub name connection string is CSV destination dot service bus. Yeah, this is correct. So it should appear. Yeah, okay. It is just taking some time. So you see the incoming message count to be 3 here. So maybe in the next session or next video, I will show you how to read data from this event hub. I mean, how to read this 3 messages and put it into some storage. It can be a Cosmos DB or SQL database, something like that. So that's all I have for now. Thanks all for watching this video. Bye.